laws for a few continents. We can't sail out of the ocean.
Counties that said Vierwaldstädtesee. So we're going to be in Luzern in about 15 minutes, I think, and then you do your 2 hours of sightseeing, and then you don't have to have lunch if you can wait, because I think it's fun to eat on top of the mountain, and there's always like a little restaurant up there. So it's up to you. Either you can eat before.
Reminds me of that Dunkin' Donuts commercial, the all-night blowout. He needs some Dunkin' Donuts.
Horse is named from St. Peter's Chapel, which is this way here. And also the chapel bridge that we're just going to cross in a minute. That is also the name of St. Peter's Chapel. And St. Peter's Chapel was now the first church in town, and it was constructed 1178. That was the foundation of the city of Luzern. In the beginning, it was here a big cemetery. That was always used next to a church. That was normal. And then once, when they made the whole square new, they found a rest wall of a huge house, which must have been stayed just in the middle here. You can see that the stones are just here, and right way down there is the same. This is just a sign. It's not that it had the same stones when they fixed it again, but it's just a shop right here in the middle. This huge house is staying. It's a very, very special meaning for us here in Luzern. It's here that the wildest, craziest time of the year starts. And that's, of course, the carnival. Can you imagine, they had them here, a big tribune, and over 400 actors, over 150 musicians. They took place in the scenery. So that was really something very big, because then Luzern counted probably about 3,000 inhabitants. So the people from far out, each fountain fill up with water bottles, no problem.
Smells like a church. I love it. I love the smell of the church.
After the reconstruction, they started with this rose color everywhere, paintings, we got paintings on the roof, and the color representative from Rome. Over 300 years, there was always living on here in Luzern together with the Jesuits. It also explains why Luzern remained Catholic. Many big cities around were being burned. They all became Protestant. Luzern remained Catholic. That has also something to do, of course, with the Nazis and with the Jesuits. 65% of the habitation of the inhabitants of Luzern are still Catholic today, which is amazing. It's a lot. In this church, every morning we have a service. Sundays, 4 times every week. Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock, there is a service which they call in the old days the kitchens. You remember I told you in Luzern, many people work in hotels. They really live from tourism. So of course on Sunday morning they couldn't go to church. They had to wait until the afternoon, until they got 2 hours off. And then at 3 o'clock they came into the church. And some of them really just came out of the kitchen with their kitchen clothes still on, you know, and they say that there is a strong smell in the church, and that's why it's called the kitchens.
I used to play baseball in Allie. Yeah, and my girl was Allie, and I used to do home runs all the time. I was started. No, I was baseball. Yeah, but there's like stuff. Let's see if you jump like a. Oh, shit, no.
We got to know who to make cannabis.